gentlemen, your host for tonight's show.
Here, I'll break it over your. I'll break it over your head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're a real crumb bum.
Welcome to the Crumb Show. I'm Fatz Ciccarella, Jesse Marchese, Chris Reynolds, and Jerry Joe Pesci.
Here at the Crumb Show, we like to get into the crumb side of life. We're all crumbs in one way or another. So let's face it, laugh about it, and talk some shit. So what's happening with you fucking crumbs this week?
Man, I'm still not over the birds losing the bowl.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get over it.
Dude, that was
Shit
weeks ago
happens.
now. Let's not
I
even talk
understand.
about that.
Yeah.
I don't get over things like you guys. I'm sorry.
Right, but like I think we're over it.
Everybody.
I mean, I'm starting to accept it. I'm just not over it.
Yeah.
Anything else you got? You got anything else?
Was that your whole week?
I know.
Basically, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, constantly thinking about birds.
Yeah.
But I love. I recently discovered how much I love making egg sandwiches for breakfast. And my buddy at work, shout out to Beef, he gave me a great idea one time. We were talking about pizzas, right, at work. And he says, he likes getting everything on his pizza. And he says, you know what, dude, the best thing about leftover pizza? This shit blew my fucking mind.
What? What is it?
You take the pizza left over, especially if you have like good shit on it. Say you had a cheesesteak pizza, right, with peppers and shit.
Okay.
You just take the fucking topping, you scrape it off right onto your eggs, and you make like an egg sandwich out of that shit, or an omelet.
Okay.
It's fucking delicious. It's fucking genius idea.
And just fuck the rest of the crust and pizza.
Yeah,
and all
you get rid of that
just the
shit. Get rid of
toppings,
that
yeah.
bullshit. Because I love Italian lunch meats on my eggs.
Do you like
know what I mean?
ketchup in your eggs?
My scrambled eggs, you gotta cover them in ketchup.
Yo, hold on. You know what would be better than
Nah.
whatever, just scraping it off?
What?
I mean, that's obviously good.
That's genius.
That's genius, yeah. But what if you fried the egg, right?
Frying the egg.
You know, the best way to warm up pizza is in the frying pan. Not the best way, but it's a good way.
Tomato pie.
All pizza.
I never did regular pizza.
Yeah, it works. My grandpa used to do it. But anyway, fry an egg, put it on a slice of leftover pizza, a fried egg, and when you're eating it, the fucking yolk cracks all over the cheesesteak pizza.
That's pretty good too.
Eggs and
That's
shit.
pretty good too.
That's right.
Something to look forward to this weekend.
I never did it before, but it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
You like eggs on your
on burger?
cheeseburgers?
I never had it. I always wanted to do it because I'm scared I might not like it.
You've never had it.
Never did the egg. I did a lot of burgers in my time,
I know that.
but never did the egg on it.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. But I'm big on Italian lunch meats on my egg sandwich.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like capicola, salami, pepperoni.
On an egg sandwich?
On an egg sandwich, yeah. And capicola.
That's some fat dude shit.
That's some delicious
But you won't eat an egg on a fucking hamburger.
I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I said I haven't done it. I said I'm scared to do it. I'm scared I might not like it.
See, I understand what he's saying.
I don't think you've met a ham cheeseburger you didn't.
You're absolutely right.
So what the hell?
Actually, you're wrong. I was at Applebee's one time and I had the quesadilla burger,
Oh,
which
yeah.
sounds delicious.
Sounds good,
But it's
right?
fucking bullshit.
What is it?
You got to have a bun for a burger.
Oh, they put it on a fucking
A
thing.
case,
right?
yeah. That's not a burger. That's a quesadilla.
What? They put a quesadilla burger
as
on a
your-
quesadilla?
Yeah.
What the fuck
That
is wrong
fucking
with
Kinda-
that?
blasphemy.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you should have kind of knew that
Yeah.
from the menu, but
No, quesadilla. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 'cause how else would it be a quesadilla burger?
No, you got to get a hamburger, right? And then put it in between two pieces of Sicilian pizza and use that like a bun.
That would be good. Especially some Via's
Yeah.
Sicilian.
That's where
Right.
to make it.
It always does it for me, man.
Did you have anything that wasn't food related? Any human animal hybrids?
Yeah, I did find out that elephants are the only animal that cannot jump.
Really?
And I gave it a goog, so you just can't fucking bash me
Like-
on this one.
Well, they
It's
can lift
true
up in
story.
the air. They
I'll
just
take your
can't.
word.
They can't
I'm
jump.
not even gonna.
Their
Google.
bones are downwards, and they can't create spring. But thank God they can't. Because
But they actually
Yeah,
can create spring because they can get up on.
that's
there.
lifting. It's not jumping.
Spring. Yeah.
It's not spring,
Yeah,
right? I guess.
So they don't like hop.
Yeah,
Have
they
a
can't
don't
hop.
hop.
They
They
don't
can't
have
hop.
a pep in their stuff.
Good thing. We don't need elephants hopping the fuck around.
That's basically the only thing an elephant fucking can't do, if you think about it. They don't forget anything. They can lift anything.
They can't drive a car.
I seen it in a cartoon.
No, you did not.
In a little tiny car too.
Which one?
I don't know.
Babardio.
Sounds like it was an acid
I'm just
trip.
fucking. I'm just messing.
Yeah, listen to this. This dude, right? He's basically a friend of my wife's family. I didn't hear him say it, but they told me back in the day they were sitting around hanging out, and out of the blue, he was like, "Yo, could you imagine if tigers could fly?" And everybody laughed at him like,
That'd be terrifying.
"That's some goofball shit to say." But yeah, I've been thinking about this shit for 25 years myself.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Could you imagine if a fucking
That'd be the
tiger?
most ferocious animal in the world. They are, but if they could fly, they would run the world.
Like just
Tiger would be president.
out in a tree.
He would. Cody the Tiger would be president right now. They're great.
Yeah, well, we just had an orange president, so a tiger wouldn't be too far away.
They got wings. They're not fucking bulletproof.
That's true, but you don't
Ain't
always
bulletproof.
carry a gun.
I never actually do.
Okay, well, imagine you went outside in the morning to smoke a
I
cigarette.
carry 2.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know we bought tickets to the gun show.
Yeah, right. Woo.
That's a little. Hit that subscribe button. You want to keep that extra content coming. Tickets to the gun show. But anyway, yeah. What if tigers could fly?
Weren't they like griffins? They're pretty.
Yeah, it's basically what a
Griffin.
griffin kind of is. Well, nah, a griffin had an eagle's head.
With a
With, not like an
wings,
eagle's head, but like a
claws and
different
shit.
kind of head.
Yeah, like
it wasn't like an eagle's
bird.
head.
It was a bird species.
It
They
didn't have a
flew.
beak. It didn't have a beak though.
They flew.
They flew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any head's good at it.
Yeah, we know your old saying, $20 is $20, right?
What was a griffin though? Now
I didn't
thought
come
it had
up
an
with it,
eagle's
but
head. They had
I'll
wings.
use
All right, well, you know
I
what?
think it had like a
Yeah, you
round
got a
head,
goddamn
but like a
computer.
beak type shit.
I
though.
swore a griffin is a bird.
Let's do like my good dear friend Mark Norman always says, and
Give it a goog.
give it a goog,
Well,
baby.
look, Merv Griffin, and then he had the griffin in the thing. Remember that?
It was a bird.
Bird head.
Yeah.
Merv was the shit.
Merv.
Yeah,
Everybody loved
Merv was the shit. He created Wheel of Fortune. I think Jeff probably just produced
Merv
Jeopardy
Griffin,
the second.
like
What's Merv short for?
Mervin.
Mervin.
Mervin?
I don't know.
Mervin?
Yeah, of course.
Mervert?
And I'm telling you, that motherfucker Vanna White had something over Merv Griffin. Her contract is like ironclad, where like she can't get fired for anything.
Replaced or nothing.
Nothing.
She has to-
Who, Vanna?
Yeah,
Vanna and
she's
Pat.
done.
She's still
done.
beautiful. Still beautiful.
From
Oh,
like
yeah.
20 feet away.
Yeah,
With my
yeah.
glasses.
And they don't need her.
She's a beautiful lady.
They don't need her
It's
on
your
that
age
show
when
in
she
this
get
day
like
and
real
age.
close. It's like, oh,
Yeah, but she's like 70.
like turn around. Yeah.
I mean, geez,
She's
Christ.
closer to 80, bro.
She's old, dude. It's kind of weird.
But she don't really have
yeah,
to do
and-
much. She's iconic.
A griffin. What is it? What's
Part
it say?
eagle, part lion.
Part eagle. Part. That's majestic.
Yeah. All right. Now let's see how much Vanna White and Pat. Right? They have this crazy schedule where like they only work 3 weeks a year, but make like $50
What? They
million.
filmed all those episodes in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
God damn.
Well,
First,
each
let's see
only
how
a
much-
half hour, so that basically cuts them down to like 20 minutes of filming.
Yeah. And they knock
Each
like
one,
5,
yeah,
6
man.
out in a day. Like they knock a whole week out in a day.
How good was Wheel of Fortune though back in the day?
Yeah.
Loved it, man.
Oh, the room full of fabulous prizes.
Yeah.
That is my shit.
Love that
Yeah.
shit.
Wheel of Fortune and Price is Right.
You know how many
Probably
times
two
I
best
had to
games.
like pull my phone out and show people old episodes because they didn't believe me? Like
What, Price is Right?
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh,
You
Wheel of
didn't
Fortune.
walk with no cash.
Yeah.
You had to spend the money you won and buy their shit from the room full of fabulous prizes.
They got to be the two best game shows, right?
And
Price
then
is
if
Right,
you
Wheel of Fortune.
really can't afford shipping, I guess you don't get.
I mean, I'm
shit,
going to
right?
go ahead and say Jeopardy is
No way. Better
Way
than
back.
Price is Right or Wheel of Fortune?
better than Wheel of Fortune.
You know what I heard fucked up about game shows? You got to pay the taxes on that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
if you win money,
That's
you don't.
bullshit.
If you win money, you don't. I think they take the taxes out.
Yeah.
If you win a car,
Yeah,
you're
you got to pay
fucked.
taxes. That's bullshit.
That's why
Yeah, like-
Oprah, when you're like, you get a car,
Yeah,
you get a car, you get what? She fucked everybody, and they had to
Yeah.
all pay taxes.
you get $80,000 car. You
Maybe
get
she
40
paid.
grand.
I don't fucking.
She didn't. Luckily, you said it. I was about to call Oprah a crumb. Luckily, I'm glad you stopped.
Nah,
I'm
she's a
glad you
fucking
said
crumb.
that.
I don't know. I don't know if she's bad or good. I don't remember.
Once you get to a certain amount of money, you're a crumb.
Yeah.
You can.
They're all crumb.
you-
Especially when you're in a billionaire range.
They're all on Epstein's list.
I was just gonna say
You
that.
think she was on the flight log?
Everybody was.
Yep.
under alias. I don't care.
Who you think was on the flight?
Harpo.
Who you think was on the flight log?
Well, I
Who's
know, I
under
know,
Harpo?
I know the people who were on the flight
You,
log.
want to look at it? We never discussed that. Let's get into
Fucking,
some.
you know Stedman's on that motherfucker.
Let's get into some
Yeah.
deep conspiracy
Yeah,
shit.
we don't get into deep conspiracies on the show, but you know this is not a conspiracy. This is actual physical evidence of these fuckers that all went to this island that Epstein owned, and some weird ass shit. I don't even really know what the fuck was going on besides some sex trafficking, but some occult shit.
The scariest thing
it
is-
sounds like bullshit, but it really fucking was going on.
The scary shit is the shit was going on for years.
But you know what? You know, people like Jim Carrey always is on like preaching.
Was he
about
on the
how-
list?
Yeah, preaching
Oh,
about
man.
this and that. He was on the list,
Well,
2,000 names.
2,000 names?
dude. That's a lot
Epstein
of.
court
Holy
docs list
shit.
2,000 names of pedophile island.
Okay, how many of them names on that list were women, though? That's what I want to know.
Well, that Maxine
Yeah.
is on. Like I saw some of the flight logs. I stopped reading them because it was like Maxine.
You seen your name on there?
Maxine and Epstein were like constantly going back and forth.
It was their island.
Right, but I'm saying it got boring because they didn't list, like, they were listing all kinds of names of like executives and like their people that were with them, but I didn't feel like looking through. I'd just rather see the list of people, like, but I did see a list, like a little tiny one, and I saw Jim Carrey was on there, and I'm like, oh, this fucking guy.
Bill Clinton.
You think he went up to the like teenage girls and pulled his pants down and was like, put his cheeks and was like, let me ask you a question, little girl.
Even your boy Tom
Who?
Tom Hanks.
Hanks.
It was just
Oh,
for a
yeah, I
movie.
heard that.
It was a movie.
Well,
He
that's
was
why-
going to be here.
Is it
for the
weird
movie.
though that as soon as
He was going to be
He was
who?
preparing for
Preparing
the
for
Jeffrey
the
Epstein movie.
He was going to be Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, in the movie.
Holy shit. He was on the island.
Yeah.
So he would be great at it. Holy
right.
But what I'm
shit.
saying is, him and his wife immediately, after all this shit happened, went and got
residence.
Greek citizenship.
Who, Tom Hanks did?
And his wife,
Yeah.
what's her name? Rita.
Rita.
That sucks.
Rita
man.
Wilson. Rita Wilson. Right.
But if
God
you
damn it.
notice, a lot of people, when their names were on this shit, they started doing a lot of shit real quick. Like getting these movies out of the way. Like,
Right.
But my thing with this is, right, these people run in weird circles. They do shit that they don't know this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, what do I don't really know this guy, but he's offering us a fucking plane ride to a private island for a week.
Yeah, but they knew what was going
Nah,
on.
I don't believe
Afterwards,
that.
a bunch of times, yeah.
Yeah, because
but,
one time you're there, you know what's going
but
on.
if you don't know this dude like that,
Dude, but
nah,
if you don't know
he
the
ain't
dude, then you
bringing
ain't
there.
coming.
Right. You
what?
If
You
they don't
know,
think
if you don't
that they
know,
could
if he
trust
doesn't, you know, if he don't know you, he ain't gonna just be like, hey, I got
Yeah.
this ain't
Nah.
Fantasy Island here.
he wasn't doing that
If you
shit.
come
Because
there
it-
like that
we
on
don't-
that kind of shit, and you're getting raped.
Yeah.
Like you're invited to do this.
You're
But
the-
I don't think it was all like you guys are thinking every single person went down there
No doubt.
strictly for some pedophile.
No.
I think so.
I don't.
I don't, yeah,
I
they
think
were there for
100% of
some
them
occult
did.
shit too.
Because Epstein was a manipulating motherfucker.
Right.
Like he had some kind of deal with some college or some shit where he could just stroll in and like, you know, because he probably gave him the money.
bought
to-
him a wing or something.
yeah, for their laboratory and the wing and all that shit. So he could just stroll in like,
For what, though?
I don't even know. I don't even think he
I'll
knew.
trade you a wing for a couple breasts.
Right.
Hey-o.
But so he had that, like he manipulated them into inserting himself into their.
What, to get girls? Like to recruit girls?
I don't know, bro. I don't know all that. And then he also had a picture
Was it just girls or was it boys, too?
It
with
was
him.
both.
Well,
Believe
It was
it.
I
both?
only heard
Believe
about
I always hear about girls.
girls. That's all I heard.
Yeah,
about.
all right.
But I also and
They're
then
the ones you find.
the pictures of Clinton. He had a painting of Clinton in a
I
dress.
heard about this, yeah.
Like that makes me think he had some like something over Clinton.
He
You
had
know what I
something
mean?
over every one of them people.
Was he in
for
the
just
wedding dress?
even being on
Blue
there.
dress.
Let me tell you,
But I think something besides that. That's what I'm saying. I don't think every single person went down there for some pedophile shit. A lot of them, yes, once they knew what was going on, like, oh, okay, yeah. But I don't think all of them went down there for.
what else
Pedophile
would they do that
intentions.
though?
They might not have, fucked a kid or something when they were down there, but they did
Right.
something they shouldn't have done.
Probably,
So-
yeah. Something they shouldn't have, but not 100% pedophile.
I mean, like, kill a fucking
you know?
hobo or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, some rich
Fucking-
guy shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of that hostile shit.
Right.
I was just going to say that.
But I knew you were. But what I was gonna say is like, what you think that this guy's like, hey, I have this private island. All the celebrities come here. I'll take care of you. And then when they get there, he's like, hey, while you're here, I got a little Tutorutski over here.
No, I think
got a
it's
little.
like-
Hey, you got some girls over here.
Heroin den over here.
Like,
Yeah, I think
you
it's
want
like a
some heroin?
crazy-
What are we doing? Like,
It's like a crazy rich guy sex party, right?
What?
And you say there was probably other chicks there that were like of age in their 20s or whatever. And then the people that are there, they know,
20s.
they know, yeah, older, regular
yeah, the
chicks.
ones that they tossed away because they
Yeah.
got old. They're like, God, we could just go out in the woods. They're fine.
You sit on the beach.
And then everybody that's at the parties all the time, they know Jeffrey disappears over here to this thing. You don't want to go over there. You know what I mean?
So
Like
that's
that
what's
type
going-
of shit.
That stuff's going on over there.
Yeah.
Nah,
like
that
it's just a
shit-
wild hedonistic party. Everybody's fucking and sucking and doing blow and all that crazy shit. Poppers.
And then a certain group
And look-
wanders off.
He's just the one that got caught. This shit's been going on for centuries and centuries before rich people.
When are they going to try her? Isn't she still waiting?
She's
for trial?
on trial now. And there was another Jeffrey Epstein out of all them motherfuckers that have another island somewhere that they're already still doing
What
the
did they-
same
what did
weirdo
It
shit.
never stopped.
What,
All right.
what are they doing with the island now?
It just
It's
moved
empty?
I
basement
think it's for
parties.
sale. Yo, I
Move the
seen,
Crumb show there?
You can buy it. I think it's for sale. Yeah, buy it.
But you
Change
can
the
get it
name.
cheap.
Yeah, you got to change the name. And you got to change the name and clear out like 20 playgrounds.
Is it called Epstein Island?
Fucking burial
I don't know what it's
grounds.
called.
No.
But I seen something the other day. It was a chick that had something, either some accusations from that or some new shit. But she reported a female that assaulted her when she was underage and had a police sketch drawn. It's identical to fucking Maxwell now. Not, and this was like 15, 20 years ago or whatever. But it's identical to that bitch now, like same haircut. And then they showed a picture of her from back then. She looks exactly the same.
You know how many little, like, rings that they busted since she's been arrested? Trafficking rings and all that
yeah.
shit.
Right,
all-
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
She's just ratting on everybody she can.
There's a lot of documentaries going on.
and
man.
they're only bringing out the people that doesn't affect everybody. Like,
Yeah.
that.
Or isn't too much money taken fucked up from the world. 'Cause that's what all that shit's going to boil down to. They have this list. They know all these people, high-powered people that we don't even know about are on there.
but unfortunately, they
But-
can't prove that they did anything.
Right.
That's the whole thing. Okay, they went on the list, but can they prove that those
Yeah.
individuals were on there? Like,
Yeah.
all right,
Because he ain't no fucking dummy. He didn't just bring these people to there to go wander around and go anywhere you want unrecognized. He has something on every one of them, and there's video cameras throughout that whole damn place.
Terabytes.
You
of
better
info.
believe that shit. There's video cameras everywhere.
Like the documentary had a guy who did like all the telecommunications for the island, and he was giving up tapes about it. But he was on the list. But what if he didn't touch him? But he's still on the list.
Who?
He's on the flight log list.
Yeah.
Well, how'd else he get there to do the work?
So
From
I'm
his
saying,
fucking
like,
house?
I mean, is he considered a
course he's on
pedophile
the
because
list.
he's on the list?
Who's a construction worker? Who knows?
it depends.
hold
No, he
on.
wasn't a construction worker. He's a telecommunications guy. So he had all like the
Whatever.
data, and he
Something
was like
there.
the IT guy.
He had
right?
his own like thing there, like you couldn't tap into it. Whatever
Right.
he was explaining,
Right.
I can't remember.
VPN.
There's some
shit or whatever.
there's some news here on this here. Did Bill Gates visit Epstein Island 37 times?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did. That's why his wife left him.
All them dudes.
That's
Jim-
why his wife left him.
Hold on. Jim Carrey threatens YouTuber with lawsuit for falsely tying him to Jeffrey Epstein. And is Justin Trudeau on Epstein Island list?
I heard about that recently. That's the Kenny.
Oh.
Right?
Alrighty then.
Did I say Jim Carrey?
He looks like a creep, don't he?
He had an egg-shaped penis. Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that.
Did you ever hear that?
Who?
Jeffrey Epstein had an egg-shaped penis.
No.
Yeah, there was,
That's how they called him in the lineup.
there was some kind of deposition, and somebody had to describe it. to the cops, and the cops re-described it.
You got an
back to
egg
him.
dick.
They looked like, yep.
It's hard boiled, baby. Come on over here.
Mr. Epstein, pull it out.
What's your Humpty Dumpty dick?
Come on over here and sit on Uncle Jeffrey's lap. It's hard boiled for you.
It cracks me up.
I just don't understand. This has been how many years now, and this fucking bitch is not tried yet.
Because they're tying all the loose ends together.
How long does it take?
It takes
He's
time.
been dead like 5 years,
Yeah,
right?
he's been dead, but this shit's been going on for 30.
Yeah, there's a lot to uncover. They're trying to get everything out of this lady and get
They ain't trying to do nothing,
I think
bro.
they're just buying time to let people forget about it. Then you see all this China balloon, UFO, Ukraine war, just to take all our minds off this shit, like sweep it under the rug.
Because this shit is shutting down the economy.
They gave up.
Don't get me
Prince
started
Andrew.
on them giving up all our
That's-
money to the Ukraine. Don't get me started. On
They
that.
gave up Prince Andrew. That's as high as it's going. But here's the list. Do you want to go through the list?
Not the whole list. There's like 2,000
2,000
fucking people. Just put some notables
Where do
out
you see a
there.
list? I don't see a list.
It's not a list, but I got to go down. I got to scroll down the page there.
Oh, well, scroll.
Slim.
Oh, Prince Andrew,
Throw some
number
cool
one.
throw some cool names out there because we can't sit and go through 2,000 fucking names.
Prince Andrew.
Ah.
Know it. Yeah, we heard about it.
Yeah, like
Gotta
anybody
know.
didn't know some weird British motherfuckers.
Yeah,
doing
right.
weird
All them
shit.
bloody Brits.
They're all inbred, cheeky
Yeah.
wanker cunts.
Yeah. You know about purity and shit.
Holy
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
them.
here.
Kevin Spacey.
Oh, my God.
bangers.
That kind of broke my heart because he was a great actor.
Kevin
He was.
Spacey.
That was Kaiser Sose.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Dickey's
even-
pretending.
He's a weirdo anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know what?
he came out walking with a limp. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Amazing
Fuck.
impressionist though.
He fucked the
Amazing.
kid in the ass
That's
and then
fucking-
walked away straight.
But he's a weird dude.
Oh.
Who else?
I was acting. Kevin Spacey. Of course, Bill Clinton.
That wasn't me.
I did not.
Really.
Naomi Campbell. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. What was she doing there?
You
though?
think she was down there
Maybe she.
Yeah.
Maybe she wanted a
molesting
little
young
boy.
girls?
You
Maybe a
don't
little
know.
boy.
Yeah, but we don't know what else was going on that island that they could
Bringing them.
You weren't molesting young girls, but you could have took part in some like weird ritual shit or some fucking.
I did hear there was like a dude in a bull mask, and if he
Right.
had
I
a
was,
bull
I was
mask on,
going
he
to say
could
that
bang
people
whatever.
with animal masks on and shit.
Yeah, there's some weird shit that was
She
going
might
on.
have been
like that,
responsible
that
for
doesn't make-
bringing
that doesn't
girls
sound
there,
like
though.
yeah, there you
Some
go.
young
But
models.
what I'm getting at is everybody, because they say, and I'm not defending none of these people that were there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not defending them. I'm just saying it may not be get off the plane and start
Diddling.
doing illegal things to kids.
No, you got to unpack first.
Is that how you normally do it?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's a fucking island. Like, all I remember seeing on the island is some weird shaped temple thing. I don't know what he did in there.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I
But
don't.
What I'm saying is, like, Alan, I'm looking at a picture of Alan Dershowitz.
Who's that?
Obviously was on the thing.
Who's he?
I don't know. He's some old Jewish dude. I don't know what he did. But anyway, what I'm getting at is I could see him going either way. Yeah, I see him being a
What other names? are
kitty
on there?
diddler. But what I'm saying is all this hedonistic shit could have been happening over there at that temple. And there could have been like a resort type of thing over here.
Yeah, but even if you think it was over there, something fucked up was going on over here.
Over here we
It
kill
might not be
babies.
kids.
Over here we bang chicks.
Yeah, like something.
Or whatever the
It
fuck
was
you
something
want.
fucked
Right.
up going on that whole island. I don't think anything straight was going on.
Yeah, like
No, they weren't
Oh,
going there like it was a
yeah.
fucking resort place.
yeah, they were doing something.
You don't know. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, why else would
Jesse
they go
wants
there?
to believe.
If you were not like that type of
Tom
person,
Hanks.
you would not be invited.
It's
Not
the
Woody.
same shit that's
Not
happening
Woody.
right now on
Pussy buddies.
Barbados Island, but we're broke people.
No, that's the only people they put on the list is 3 people.
2,000 people. I got 3 fucking people and one I don't know. Jesus fucking Christ.
I heard Alan Dershowitz, I think he's a lawyer.
Yeah,
Wasn't he involved in the OJ? Yeah. He was Epstein's lawyer, too.
Yeah.
All right, what a shot.
I'm bad at impressions, damn it. I was trying to do an old Jewish guy.
All them motherfuckers are on there. The owners of all these news companies and all this shit. That's why it ain't getting leaked out like that.
Yeah,
Believe that.
The people are too big, too powerful.
All the news companies, they're all on there.
They were drinking that. What's that?
Governors.
What's that
fucking
thing they
president?
drink from the blood from kids? Adrenal glands. They were drinking adrenal
Yeah,
glands.
every
That's-
one of these fucking presidents been there, vice presidents.
That's
all
the
that
dumb shit that pisses me off. Drinking baby blood and all that Pizzagate shit. That's the kind of shit that makes conspiracy theories look nuts.
That's all true shit.
At least this Epstein shit, saying everybody's down there banging kids.
Pizzagate
At least
was
that
real.
has something to it.
Pizzagate was real.
No, it wasn't.
Nobody's drinking baby blood, bro.
I disagree. They're satanic people, dude.
Yeah, I know they're satanic people, but
What do you think they do? You
think
think they
people
drink
are
milk?
killing babies for their
mean,
blood?
Yeah.
Pizzagate
Where's
was
the babies?
They
Where's
ate
the
them.
Where's the dead baby?
They ate them.
You said they're just drinking the blood. They're eating them
They
too.
gave them to the dogs, I guess. You got to get rid of them. They're going to get caught. They don't get rid of them.
Bury 'em. Fucking burn them. I don't know. Ask Chris
I'm a
what he
fucking
does
realist,
with 'em.
No,
man.
I can't tell you. I don't give up any secrets.
About to bring my son on the podcast. He'll tell you all about this conspiracy thing. He's a genius when it comes to this.
Have us all blow all our minds. We'll be like, oh shit.
Every time he tells me something like, I got this dumb look on my face, like, what?
I thought I was going to be able to find a quick list of all the names, but
Yeah, they took it down, or they're hiding
might
it already.
require some digging.
There it is.
Right.
There's our government. Took it all off Google.
Well, anyway, there was a lot of everybody that went to that island went there for some kind of nefarious purpose of some kind. They were not going there.
I agree.
Because it's just like the theory, like if you there there's a party and it's all satanic people, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go. It's cool. I just go. Like
It's a beef and beer.
But if somebody goes there and sees you there, they're going. You might as well have been a satanic weirdo too, because you were there. You can't just excuse the fact. Oh, they're nice people, but yeah, you're still going to be considered a fucking Satanist if you're going to so if you're in the same line of thinking, if you go to a fucking place where you know known pedophile shit's going on, because why else would you be like? How else would you be invited to go there? You know some shit.
Yeah, you know someone who knows someone.
and nobody's gonna be like. It's not like a dinner for schmucks thing
Yeah.
where they bring you and they're like,
Maybe.
oh, hype y'all. You know what I'm talking about? So
Yeah,
Where was this island at? Was it in the Caribbean?
somewhere down there.
off the coast of Jersey. or
Chris
something.
Tucker was on the list of names there. And
Couple of times.
I hate that, man. I like to believe
Yeah, a
Smokey
lot of
would
the
be
names
like,
you hate to see on there, but they are
Come
on
on,
there.
man.
Fuck them. You know what I mean?
Come on,
Get you high
man.
today.
What?
He was high on
Come
duck.
on, Jeffrey.
That's why I don't fuck with Hector no more.
come on, man.
Come on, man.
You sound like Joe Biden.
yo, Joe Biden. Come on, man.
But anyway, fuck Jeffrey Epstein and everybody who was on that island. I don't care who you are. If you were on the Epstein Island for any reason, I don't believe you were there because you didn't know what was going on. So you can all go fuck yourselves. Fucking sick motherfucker.
You heard it here. Here's like an image of the list. Oh, there we go.
Holy shit. Holy
Let's
shit.
blow
That's, like,
this
that's
bad
about 100 names there.
The people I know: Alec Baldwin,
Of course.
Anderson Cooper,
I don't know who that is.
Anthony Kiedis,
Anthony Kiedis, right? Fucking
From
Chili Peppers,
Junkie.
Oh, my God.
Barack Obama,
What?
Ben Affleck, Beyonce Knowles, Bill Clinton, Bill Murray,
all Illuminati.
Brian Affleck. He went there just looking for sloppy
Dude, I
seconds.
can't believe some of the names you just read.
He
Not
went
even
there.
Casey.
He
Who the
tricked
fuck
him.
is he?
He tricked him halfway
I don't
through.
even know who he is.
Let's see, Charlie Sheen,
Steven
Oh, no.
Tyler.
Chelsea Handler,
He was drinking Tiger's blood.
yeah, Chris
Steven Tyler.
Tucker.
Spielberg.
Stop reading the list ahead of time.
I can't do it. I
Who
can't
else?
look anymore.
Chrissy Teigen, Courtney Love,
Of course.
Dan Schneider. Who's that?
Dan Snyder's sports guy. Right?
I know that name.
Dan Snyder.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Dan Snyder, David Koch, Koch brothers.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Oh yeah.
Demi Moore,
What the hell is she doing there?
eating young pussy apparently.
Oh, my God.
Let's
Hunting down homeless people.
Gwen Stefani, James Franco, James Gunn,
All weirdos.
Jeffrey Epstein's on here twice. Jeffrey Jones, Jim Carrey, Jimmy Kimmel,
So Jim Carrey is mad because people know he's on the list and he's like threatening to sue. Or were you just making that up because I said that earlier?
I was on there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Didn't Kimmel retire?
Nah. John Cusack, John Legend.
Cusack was on there?
You know it, man.
Oh, my God.
Katie,
Cusack,
Kathy
well,
Griffin,
They're all dirty old motherfuckers.
Katy Perry, Kevin Spacey. We already said him.
I haven't heard any shocking names.
Marshall
I see
Mathers
one
the
right here.
third. Marshall Mathers
Eminem?
the
Yeah.
third. Meryl Streep,
But I don't know if that was the real Slim Shady.
Oprah,
Yeah.
Pharrell, Quentin Tarantino,
Pharrell was on there?
yeah, Robert Downey Jr.,
Pharrell.
Man,
Seth
stop,
Green.
Man, stop.
You think Seth Green was down there acting like fucking Chris from Family Guy?
Where's the young pussy at?
That's the molester.
How about Weinstein?
No, he goes, I got
Weinstein
Lady Gaga was down there.
drinking babies. blood.
Stephen Colbert, Steven Tyler, Steven Spielberg,
I got a jar of
Tom
baby
Hanks.
blood in my pocket. All right, that's enough names.
Wanda Sykes, Will Ferrell, Will Smith, and Woody Allen.
Oh, my God. Will Ferrell was there?
No, and
Oh,
hardly
Woody
any of those
Allen, he
names.
got that OG 30-year card holder
Right,
member,
yeah.
bro.
They punch
Too
his
old for
ticket.
me. Too
Every
old
10
for
times
me.
he goes
Believe
there, he
that.
gets a free handy.
I hate that motherfucker. And I hate when people say that he's a legend and they love his movies.
Yeah.
Woody Allen can suck a fucking dick.
Fucking kid, fucking weirdo.
Wow, man. That list is huge, dude.
It is,
That's a
man.
little bit of it.
That's
You
why I
think
said
there ain't-
2,000
Oh,
people.
yeah,
I ain't
absolutely.
fucking
Right.
sit and listen to that shit.
All them people you named, half their spouses are with them too. You think
But look-
Jada Pinkett's weird ass wasn't with Will?
Yeah,
But look at
Beyonce
all
was
this-
not with Jay-Z.
Right.
But is Sean Carter on here?
Gotta be.
Yeah, Jay-Z's on there.
Your boy.
But
Puffy
look at all
Combs?
them names on that list.
Sean Combs on there?
Right.
I only said about 25% of them. The other 75% are rich people and politicians we don't know about.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's like Jeffrey Epstein, whatever company he was with. He had all these. He had people working for him that were constantly back
Yeah,
and
it's
forth.
all these celebrities that you see everywhere wearing all red now. Yeah, they're all probably wearing that fucking red because they're on that list. And look at all these award shows and all this shit.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I guess hopefully we'll see what happens when it
Yeah.
comes out.
Let's switch topics. This is depressing.
Yeah,
man.
let's-
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Let's go rescue bums down homeless camps.
Yeah.
Barbados Island.
Tie him to a tree and beat the shit out of him.
Do you know?
Pretend we're rich guys.
Do you know that lasagna was named after the pot it's made in?
Really?
Yeah. Give it a goog.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm going to come on here every week now. I'm going to say one interesting fact that I learned. during the
That
week.
I really, but we have to fact check, of course.
You're going to fact check after I say it. Like I just said it. You're
Right,
fact checking
because we have to, because that's it
It's
sounds like
named
nonsense.
after the pot it was made in. So, like in Italy, a lasagna is a pot.
Nah.
Want to bet?
I kind of
Because
do.
titty
How much?
fuck the lasagna means I love you in Italian. That's how I know you're lying.
Boy, I love when I'm right. Just like the kangaroos. I hope I'm right.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it is saying that
It's named the-
another. It says another theory, so I don't know what their first theory is, but from the Greek word down here, laganon.
lasagna.
You lost me at Greek.
What? Opa! Shout out Stavi, baby.
Yeah, he's fucking great, dude.
Don't know who he is.
Can you read the definition or
Shout
the,
out Mr.
the origin
Papadopoulos.
history of lasagna?
Yeah, it's from
The confusing part about the history of lasagna is that the word lasagna was derived from the Greek word laganon. The Greeks used this word for the first known pasta. Laganon simply meant layers of pasta and sauce. It was definitely used to describe the traditional lasagna as we know it now.
That's where'd you get that one at?
The real
Yeah,
definition.
that's a fake one. Go to the real definition.
What, the one that proves you right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is there even one that?
Well, nah, I did see one. The last, hold on.
Yeah, of course you don't read
No,
that
I
one.
s-
You read that one. You read the
Oh, here we
Greeks only
go.
make lasagna.
No, that's The Romans first used the term lagana for thin sheets made of a mixture of wheat and flour. They were made rectangular, but no, I did
Read
see.
the one I said.
Where did you get your information from?
Snapple.
I'm smart.
A Snapple cap.
I'm wicked smart.
That's
Yeah, he's Wikipedia.
Nah, the Wikipedia thing has something to do with a pot.
Of course it does. Bada boom. Hey,
It always goes back to fucking food with you, dude.
I'm your boy.
but there's
What's better in this world than good food, dude? Think about it. There's nothing better in this than eating a good, great meal. I don't care where you're at, where you're.
If you only had
good meal,
only had to pick one, breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
dinner. I mean, I love breakfast. I'm a breakfast guy, but dinner all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
What
Fatz,
would
here
you-
you go. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We're
I
curious.
don't know who to look at.
Shit, I lost the spot. Oh, another theory is that the word lasagna comes from the Greek lasanon,
I already
meaning
read that one.
a cooking pot.
meaning trivet, stand for a pot or chamber
Thank
pot.
you. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case. Tune in next week for my other theory. My other,
But there's like five
no.
different theories, so it's
but it
not.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
not.
The
I'm
one
not-
is in there.
I don't like that one.
Yeah. I gotta be right, so I'm gonna keep looking till I find the right answer.
If you
Get the
had
fuck
it-
out of here.
If you had to pick
But you're
one
never
dinner
right.
meal,
You read it. You just read it.
Yeah, but I read that was like the third
No,
one.
they're all wrong. This is the right one.
all right, who gives a fuck?
Where do you think I heard it from?
I don't know, but it's
My brain.
Are you hitting around? That's what you want for dinner is lasagna.
I can't. I'm on keto. I gotta wait.
They have keto lasagna.
Yeah, it's horrible. Probably. My old lady made keto noodles. They weren't great. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't great.
yeah. Well,
What's your if dinner was your favorite shit? What would you go with?
Definitely a pasta. It'd probably be cavatelli. Yeah, I love cavatelli. Yeah,
Yeah, my grandpa was big on them.
Yeah.
He would drive.
cavatelli and rigatoni, two top dogs in pasta world.
Oh, hold on. Are cavatelli the real heavy ones?
They're like
Sinkers?
it was like if you got pasta and you went like this with it. You know what I mean?
But they're heavy. Like
Yeah, it's a thick pasta.
yeah. My
But they're-
grandpa used to love them joints.
Yeah, they're the shit, man.
Like he would drive. I
Getting me hot over here.
forget where he would drive like to a restaurant like a half hour away from him. He called them sinkers.
Well, that gnocchis that they call silkers, singers too, because they're real heavy.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Jerry was talking to you about your last meal. That's your last meal, pasta.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Pasta, meatballs, a little sausage, garlic bread. Good night.
Okay.
Put you right to sleep too. Just like sex.
Yeah, it does. You motherfucker. All right. Well, let's switch over to our Dickey story of the week.
Brighten our day up now. Jesus Christ.
Everybody.
I'm going
loves
to pick
a
his
little
story
Dickey.
apart now. Go ahead. Time's yours.
It's time for the adventures of Dickey the Crumb.
well, you can't pick apart my stories because my stories are based on facts.
Yeah, you're
Yours is always theory and what's in your beautiful head.
I just proved my theory.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I
These-
proved my theory.
These are you've not ever done so, but it's okay though. I enjoy your theories.
Tune in next week.
So anyway, the fact of the matter is that we have good and bad crumbs in the world, and this is always talking about my stories. Unfortunately, are always on the bad crumb side of life. Dickey the Crumb. So once again, good old Dickey always has to just can't just have a normal existence. Something's always got to be fucked up. So let me tell you. There's a well-known prostitute in town. Okay, we'll call her Tennessee. Okay, we'll call her Tennessee. Now Tennessee is known, causing trouble everywhere, acting a fool in Papa Guido's. I seen her in there many
Yeah.
times screaming.
Rambunctious
crying.
woman.
Rambunctious, just crazy shit.
Hard worker though.
Jerry would tell you, best pussy he ever had.
For $1.50. You know? She lived down the street pretty much all our lives in the West End,
Right.
and it was a shame watching her grow up.
Yeah, when you know her backstory, when you know her origin story, it is sad.
Yeah.
I can't believe
sad.
she's still alive, dude. Like, how come she has some kind of STD that took her out by now?
Hey man, maybe she practices safe
Some of that
sex.
shit kills you real slow.
Man,
Yeah.
got the chills.
But that's a
don't
little
have nothing to worry
background
about.
on.
You wear a condom.
We had to get a little background on old Tennessee just to get you to understand, because where I'm coming from, like, when you're in the position of being like one of the top prostitutes in town, and
Hold on a second. I don't think we have elaborated enough on Tennessee's looks. Now,
We would show a picture, but
you can't.
it
No,
was-
no.
They're like Bigfoot sightings.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't even really get a
I'd
good
rather see
picture.
Bigfoot.
A lot of people would.
some people have got snapshots, like,
Yeah.
and then people are angry. Like one time I was riding with somebody, they were like, "Oh, where's your fucking phone? It's right there, right in front of the hotel."
Yeah. But she's my age, so she was around my grades in school. And it's just even sad to talk about, even sad to say that I've witnessed it and been a part of it, and
It is
thinking
sad.
about it as a parent, to think that little girl had to go home and think about the shit that happened at school and shit. And then she didn't come from what seemed like not too good of a home life. Can't speak on it too much. Just didn't seem like it was
Yeah, it wasn't
like
great.
they were living in the lap of luxury in a loving home, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, imagine your whole class, 20 kids, is playing in the same area of the playground. Shout out to Brickyard Got Walls. Ooh, ooh.
Concrete jungle.
But imagine your whole class is playing there, right? Sometimes if it's recess, there might be 2-3 classes playing there. And one kid comes over, and every single person scatters. The cooties was real when you were 10 years old, 9 years old. The cooties was basically elementary school AIDS back in the day. You didn't want it. You would cross your fingers, but you weren't 100% sure about that shit. You know what I mean? You could
Right.
still get the cooties. So when she came over, everybody fucking scattered, dude. Like, it was ridiculous. You would run and scream because you didn't want her to touch you, look at you.
To her, it was like playing tag and shit, but everybody else, it was like you were gonna fucking die.
Yeah. True.
Maybe I
You
don't
hope
know.
it was like her playing tag instead of her saying, I just want to be friends. I just want one friend, and she just wants to invite you over to her
That's so sad.
creepy, disgusting house to play with her weird dolls.
and you don't even know.
Right.
But yeah, she would be like drunk a lot, like in Papa Guido's, and like because I worked there briefly, a couple times actually, and I would and then when the place was open in the back room, and they like just throwing a fit, and on the street a lot of times.
Yeah, I seen her spazzing a lot.
Spazzing on the street, just like screaming and crying, and like, damn, dude, like, and she was like, but to me, like, obviously, if you're in that kind of position, other people in that kind of realm, shady people, weird people, like people you don't want to associate with. So I come home one day, my mom had passed away, and it was like, whatever. I still lived with my brother and my stepdad. And Dickey, my stepdad, I come home, and first thing I do, I walk up the stairs, and there's Tennessee
In your house?
in my house with Dickey.
Did you call her mom instantly, or did you
Yeah.
wait a little bit?
I'm like, you're not my mom.
Did she make
While
good
you're
scrambled eggs?
breastfeeding?
Not even if there's a fire.
Right.
Throw her in it.
I'm like, you got to get the fuck out. I instantly got angry and like not even friendly, because she was like, hi, because she's
My
a weird-
friend.
and I'm like, no,
You owe me $5.
like, you got to get the fuck out.
Hi,
Hold
Chris.
on. I've never, like I said, I went to school with her all through elementary school. I only remember her like yelling at people like incoherently in school, and then one time, I guess she was trying to drum up some business, and she must have asked some dude something, and he must have gave her a reply. He must have turned down her advances, and her reply to him was, "Hey, I'm just trying to make some money here," right? So I don't know what she said to him, and like I said, I've never heard her talk except for yelling at people. So in that minute before you threw her out, how does she talk? Is she like congenial? Is she
What
nice?
if she just sounds all crazy like Bobcat, right?
Yeah.
And you just assume she's just like, oh, fucking nuts and crazy as shit, screaming at Dickey from the 3rd floor or whatever. And then she comes downstairs and she's like, hey, how you doing, Christopher? And she talks all nice and
She
proper
was
about
talking.
all
She
kinds
was
of
like
shit.
when I first came in. She was like, she was like, oh, hi. She's like, oh hi, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no. And
Was she staying there?
No. No.
Just tell her I want chocolate chips in my pancakes.
I fucking
Fresh fruit
I
laying
immediately threw a fucking fit, screaming, kicked her the fuck out, screaming at Dickey, what the fuck is your problem? I'm like, all right, now, granted, we didn't live like in the lap of luxury either, but in my mind, instantly, she's there to like, he's paying for this, right? I'm thinking I'm allowed to have company in my. No, the fuck you're not. Not
What
this
if she
kind of
shows
company.
up and she's like, this is your little brother, Alabama?
But like, I was like, I screamed, and I had to give him a lecture, and I'm thinking like she's casing the joint.
Right.
Oh well, and then we'll say, like here's my theory, like, oh, she was there, and yes, she could probably be there for business, but while you're there, let's look around at, oh, we got a computer, a
Right.
laptop, a TV, whatever.
She wasn't stealing shit. She was trying to get the $6 to bang all three.
Right.
Yeah.
But my thoughts were instantly went to, okay, yeah, she's not going to steal anything. But 2 days later, an
Somebody else.
unsavory character will say,
What would that character look like?
unsavory.
So are you all tunnel buddies now? You, your brother, and your stepdad?
Nah. So after I kicked her out, but I did give Dickey, like, I'm like, he tried to convince me that, like I said, it was okay for him to have company. I was like, you do realize what's going on?
That's not company.
Yeah,
And
that's
he's
a
like,
transaction.
and I'm like, no, and I had to like scream and holler. But that's like,
What did you scream and holler to shit from Step Brothers? What if she gets tired of the old bull and she comes and grabs my junk or whatever he said?
I had the old bull. No. Oh, now I want the young.
Young calf or
Yeah, whatever.
but this dude like had
fucked
like
that up,
I-
totally.
it like here's the thing about this story. It's not the greatest story, right? But it just proves like every time he checks off a box every
the
fucking
comments are gonna blow up from people that know who we're talking about.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
The ugliest chick you've ever seen.
Dude, one
in
time
Morristown area.
I pulled up the A+, right? I pulled up the A+, I think I was getting like cigarettes or something, and she was getting out of this car, right? This old man. He had to be like, I don't know, 70s. And he paid her. He was doing his belt like, old men do it. They pull it real tight. Then he paid her with a bunch of change and pennies. There was pennies and nickels and dimes. And she got him. She was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. He was like,
Her fault for
What,
not
the job
getting
is
paid
this
up
isn't
front.
America? I can't pay for sex with pennies.
the fucking wheat
I was
pennies.
like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
this
right.
motherfucker gave her pennies. She just blew him for pennies. Like literally pennies.
She always looks like she just got done crying.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, her whole
Jesus
life,
Christ.
even when she was little.
Wouldn't you?
No, that's what I was thinking. Remember how she used to sit in the window? Like, there was no reason for her to go outside. Nobody would play with her. So she used to just sit in her window on like the
Probably
third.
fucking grounded,
third floor.
sitting up there wishing she had friends.
Yeah, but imagine if all they had was books, and she's like just smart as shit, like because all she ever did was read. 'Cause she never had any friends, and she's just like out there sucking dick for pennies. Meanwhile, she's going over like Pythagorean's theory or some shit like that. You know,
But yeah, man, I was not having that shit. I was not having that shit in my house. Like, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. You want to
No, you
take
don't
a
want
trip
no
to
sloppy seconds.
You know what? You want to take a trip to Tennessee? You do that on outside of here. You go take it right across to the hotel. Hotel's right across the street,
You think he fell in love with her?
dude.
He would have.
This
Hell
guy.
yeah.
Like, if you didn't say nothing, you
I'm
think
gonna
she'd
go
spend the
ahead.
night?
I'm gonna go ahead 100% and say that Dickey was such a fucked up person. I don't think he actually was capable of falling in actual love. He was
But what I want to know is,
weird dude.
if you didn't kick her out, would she be there for a couple nights?
No,
Yeah, Dickey
no,
was,
because she was there for business, and
no, Dickey was figured. I don't have no old lady now. She don't have no place to live. I'm going to be her pimp. Dickey was about to start pimping her out.
now
yeah.
when Dickey, see, all right, from where we lived, like couple houses down from the corner, across the street was a church. And then right next to the church was an apartment building. After we all went our separate ways, he moved into like one of those, I guess like an efficiency, like they were like little kitchen, whatever. He did his own thing, and I guarantee you, Tennessee made some trips there. And all her friend Alabama.
She would have stayed there. You and your brother would have wound up having to do Chinese
Florida.
finger cuffs for rent.
But yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure like he had no care, like
You
No
knew
care.
that. He ain't give a shit
didn't
about
care.
nothing.
and he did not care. I'm like, dude, you know what? That's like, he didn't care. He just didn't give a shit. But I did never seen her back at my spot again. I was not having that. So, but yeah, this dude checks off a box every fucking week. You just think he's like, you can't find a redeeming quality about this dude. If you say, oh well, maybe nope. He did this. He did this. He did that. They're like, these are all like, I don't know. Like somebody should have done like a psychological fucking study on this dude.
Should have kept his brain after he died.
Well,
like
I think
serial
I
killer.
think that they tried to donate him to science, but I
They
don't
didn't
think
want
they
him?
didn't want him. I think there's real criteria for that kind of shit.
They probably tested him like this man has had everything.
Right.
We
Got
can't- there's
I
nothing
told
we
you
can do
before,
here.
he had like all the diseases, all kinds of fucked up shit going wrong with him. Plus, he was an alcoholic. Plus, like I'm sure it was the 70s. He had like a perm.
And he
like,
probably had
He was one of them with the
15.
butterfly collar. I could have made so much money off this dude if I would have been smart. Took all his old like butterfly
All the
collar
vintage
shirts
clothes.
and all the vintage clothes and sold all that shit. But he rocked all that. He had the perm,
What, even in, like, in the
butterfly
later
collars, and then he was missing like all his
He
top
probably
teeth.
had like 15 diseases that were
Right, eradicated.
yeah, but I mean like shit that just
He
ain't
probably had the cure for COVID.
like scurvy.
But yeah, he,
right, but like still now, you know what I mean? Like he probably got them shots and you know shit wore off and shit came back and he just probably hasn't been any doctors or anything in 40 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
but you know he like I said it was weird because like I remember him too, but like seeing pictures of him, like I said back in like all the 70s, like stereotypical shit, perm, bartender. I know he was getting powder.
He was like Disco Stew.
He was. He was basically Disco Stew.
That's what I
Disco
picture.
fucking stew,
And
baby.
the dude could dance. He was a dancing fool. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but this dude was like a pretty impressive dancer.
BG level?
Who?
BGs?
BG level. I mean, he was but he wasn't like a disco dancer. He was like a Motown. He got into
Soul
the
Train line
like
type
he,
shit.
and like the old school, like the mashed
wedding. He
potatoes.
did the
and all-
wedding
The wedding
dances
day. He
and
did all
soccer.
He had
that
soul?
dances. He did, but he could move. But
Could
like
he
that
roller
was,
skate?
you know, I never seen him roller skate, but it was anything he could do to manipulate. Like he would like, because that's how he got the chicks.
Reel in his next victim.
That's right, Vic. You know, you can
Hell
dance.
yeah.
He does the that shit.
But no, he was doing like the mashed potato type shit.
Mashed
and, like,
potatoes.
and like all those old dances where
The Charles
the song where the song was like the name of the dance, like all that bullshit they used to play back in the day. I liked some of that old stuff, but not like the mashed potatoes and stuff like that. I'm not doing that, so I'm not.
What do you like? What do you like to dance to?
The jerk.
Yeah,
Yeah, that fits him.
I don't dance. So I dance with myself.
Yeah.
Touch myself.
With his
and
dick
nobody
tucked between
gets
his legs again.
Yeah.
In front of
Would
the
you-
mirror.
Buffalo
Would
Bill
you
over
fuck
here.
me? I'd fuck me.
Put the skin on lotion.
It what?
I said it.
Yeah, put the skin on. Yeah,
Damn it.
Come on, killing me. But anyway, Dickey, man, he's a every week. Like I mean, I try to like hold back a little bit because you know we got a long time to keep talking about this Dickey guy, but
Years and years to come.
he got no redeeming qualities, man. Like
Taking you to wrestling was it. That
was
the best
and I'm but
thing
like I
with it.
said, like I know I got my ass whooped for something on the way home because I didn't like what he had to say probably about wrestling. Or
It was
something.
like, it was
You probably said it
probably
was fake. Got your ass beat by
kill
a
you.
30-year-old man, 35-year-old man.
But yeah, I don't know how old he was. He always seemed way older than he was. So, because he, you know, like I said, he was like from that age where, like, I'm sure he was doing he was a bartender and doing a lot of coke or whatever they did back then, missing all his teeth. and shit.
everything.
Whatever you
had.
got. Garbage heads, they're called.
Like he would when he'd get mad, his dentures would come like, and his
Yo,
dentures would
that
come
is
out.
hilarious. I worked with this dude who had dentures, and you know, I worked at a cement plant, so you'd have to blow the dust off you with an air hose.
Right.
And if this one dude, he would be talking, right? And if he blew his face off while he was talking, his
blow him
teeth
out?
would shoot out of his mouth. It was funny as shit. One day he forgot him, and he just comes up to me and starts talking. And after his first sentence, I was like, yo, hold on. I'm not going to be able to look at you with a straight face and talk, so don't get offended when I laugh at you. Because he's like
What?
40. It
He
was
didn't
like,
have his teeth in?
yeah, he was like not even 40 years old. With no teeth, he looked like he was fucking 90.
They'd be dirty as shit too if they hit that floor.
Yeah. He didn't give a fuck. He just blew him off, put him right back in his mouth.
But
Give it the old.
yeah, that was hilarious when he would get me. They would come like halfway out, and
You ever see him fight anybody else besides
actually,
you?
I have seen him get beat up one time by this dude when we lived on Hilltop, like down the we're behind, you know, some of the folks we know. I won't mention their names, but this dude lived there, and I remember they had some kind of beef, and Dickey would mouth off because he was stupid.
Well, he had nothing to live for.
He was, but no, I'm just saying, like ever since I known him, like
That'd be a tough guy, too.
He was stupid because like he's the kind of person that like he would talk shit and then get his ass kicked, but keep talking shit. And at that time he'll be like, but then he'll test you again later. You know, like are you stupid? Because you know I can't wait to beat your ass, so please keep. And then you know he didn't care. Like if he thought he was right or whatever, and you know I always think I'm right.
No,
Jesus.
not
I
you.
didn't fucking care.
Not you.
Couldn't imagine.
And I owed him like so many ass. I kept a tally. I make sure and anytime he tried to get like crazy or whatever, I use it as an excuse to like just get him back a little bit, give him a little piece, one piece in the rib or.
When you grew up, did you
him a
ever beat
shot.
him up naked?
You know, I should have. I think it was in my
Yeah.
underwear one time. I was least respectful. I was respectful. Okay, I kept my and they weren't tighty whities either. I think they were boxer briefs.
Did you ever see the movie Hot Rod?
Yeah. Oh, Frank.
Yeah, maybe that. I was gonna say maybe you should watch that. Maybe to put a new perspective on Dickey. That's an underrated movie. Hot
Yeah,
Rod.
but
I like that.
I actually beat Frank.
Oh, I
I
know.
beat him, so like he should have been like
But he ends up beating him at the end too.
right. But I didn't get the respect.
I don't know if I've seen Hot Rod.
Hot Rod's funny as shit, man.
Sounds like a porn.
Danny McBride's in it, and I don't know if we were talking about Crumbs at TV or not, but did we mention fucking Kenny Powers?
No.
Ultimate. He's one of the
I
top
just seen him in a
dogs.
commercial too, so they must be doing
Kenny
something.
fucking
I
Powers.
don't know. And Crumb bosses, Gordon fucking Ramsay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what he's I don't think he's a crumb. I like
He
Gordon
plays
Ramsay.
one on TV. That's because you're an asshole just like him.
Hey, I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Cook better fucking food then.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
that's our time for this week, folks. Join in next week. We'll talk some more shit.
With more interesting facts from Fatz.
Done it.